I have a fully waterproof bike for you. UL certified. Velotric, good job guys. Compared to last year, so much better. I like the colors, design, UL certified, big sickle all around, holes to grab in the front, on the sides. So easy to lift and the bike is not heavy. Very easy to manage this box. UL certified. Discover 2, more certification all around. So they have this on the box, in the manuals, on the bike, on the battery. Apple Find Me, which is really cool. I use Samsung, so I cannot use that, but for those that use Apple, great feature. And this is pretty much well boxed, and the box is pretty thick, good quality, very nicely packed from outside. Assembly was super easy. Install the front wheel and have the through axle that makes the removal and installation fast and easy. Place the handlebar and screw the supporting plate with 4 screws. You have the stem lines that help you center it perfectly. Install the pedals and the bike is ready. Whole process will take you around 5 minutes. The bike was delivered with 60% battery charged and ready to ride. And here's the box with accessories. Velotric always have the best packaging I tried so far. So you have here owner's manual, and you pull this up. Toolkit here, really nice pouch by the way. You can set your bike to the class you need and label it on the frame. Accessories, and every single box is ordered, it's numbered in order. So we have the screen and the front light. Also the ring bell, the reflectors, nice big screen. So you scan and get probably the app or the menu as the previous model's light. And here should be the pedals. Standard pedals we've seen on the previous models. And the charger, and it feels heavy. 3 amps, 54.6 or 40 volt system, and you have the wall mount sliders. Here's the Velotric Discover D2 fully assembled. The reason for unboxing and testing in the rain is because Velotric claims the battery rated IPX7 and the whole bike and the wiring IPX6, so it should be completely waterproof. The step-through frame, it's elegant. The bright red looks fantastic, even in the evening, even when it rains. Bright and flashy. And the lights are crazy bright, super smooth transition lines, good drivetrain, no screws or wires exposed on this frame, thin, light, looks like a traditional bike, but it's modern and super slick. In New York City we have rain forecasted for the next 3 days straight, and I plan to ride every day at least 1 hour and a half, 2 hours and see if this bike survived my tests. The battery, super sleek, seamless integrated, and we have here a range between 14.7 to 14.4 amp hour capacity, and we have troubleshooting guidance here. The motor, rear hub, 750 watt, max output 1100 watts. Here's a look at the cockpit from the front. Here wires I need to organize and manage, but still very good out of the box. Reflector, the light, which I like in the evening. I have one of these in the box that I have to use here to, wrap these wires out. But besides that, perfect brakes. Everything is so nicely done. Reachable with your fingers when you ride. Really well designed. And the brakes are perfect. The seat comfortable, wide enough. It's actually pretty big, but if you look at the profile, very slim. Classic look, but modern execution. And what I like here is the seat post. I sit somewhere here at 0, and I'm 6'3", so 230 pounds, and if I open it, look how much extra space I still have here. So you can lift it half an inch, 1 inch taller than where I sit, and maybe even slightly higher. So, and you can actually, get a longer seat post aftermarket if you, let's say, 6'9", 7 feet. But what's cool here, adjustability in the front, longer seat post in the back, comfortable seats. So from 5'3", 5'4", up to like 6'5", no problems. And look at the cranks with pedals. This is the stick I did not remove. Beautiful design cranks, nice chain-ring plastic cover. Beautifully done, guys. The paint, the frame, really cool. This red shiny glossy finish is just amazing. And we have here, just look in the back, this is the rear rack, 66 pounds maximum load weight, but you can put actually slightly more. It looks very beefy. Connects here under the fender, and this is aluminum, no vibration, everything is well insulated, well connected. And look here, this is where the fender connects, and you see here if you go right here and zoom in, you're gonna see this connects to the frame from inside. So if you want to remove it, you have to take the tire out, but the wheel out, but it looks so sleek, looks so beautiful. Canada tires, very nice grippy tires for the city. Even when it was raining for 3 days, good connection, would not slide, good grip. And what's cool here, you can pedal this bike without assist and feels like a regular bike. It's not hard. Just beautiful execution. This bike looks like the perfect commuting bike. And what's cool here, 15 different settings, modes for various type of riders, various type of desire and needs. And step through, comfortable, beautiful, it's sleek. It has all you need for, you know, weekends out riding or daily riding. And you have here the UL certification, and we'll get to the battery, all nicely here enclosed, adjustability, clean screen, very cool cockpit, everything is done. It's top notch, guys. It's the best components and priced affordably. $1,700, you get a lot here for this bike. It's really, really well put together. If you look here, I like how they integrated here, the controller. I want to see also mid-drive, but that's gonna increase the price. This hub is perfect, you don't need anything else. And look at this charging port. Spring-loaded, covered, you know, mount for accessories. This is the L size, and here's class 2, but I have to put the class 3 sticker. Super cool down, guys. I have no complaints here. I will not change a thing. The bike is exactly what I would get. And suspension here, if you look, I initially thought it's gonna be OS, like all-in suspension, but it's DS5. Still, very good suspension. Look how much travel. It says 80 millimeters on the website, but this is like almost like 3 inches. You have lockout here and adjustability if you want to play. There's no rebound. This actually doesn't work. It says here like some, you can move it. Let me hold the handlebars. You can move it. I don't feel any difference, but it shows like a couple of kind of dots. Maybe it's a rebound thing, but I don't really feel it. Nice colors. Super signed today. You can read and see the numbers easily. Very clean design, very clean graphics. You have here boost, eco, and trail settings, and each one has 5 option modes, which make it 15 different settings for different type of riding, which is pretty cool. And this frame here, if you look, so sleek, so rounded. The battery integration here into the frame is just perfect, super smooth. Attention to detail, it's insane. This is the same level quality as the Vanpower Ultra Glide, but priced so much cheaper. Paint job, it's perfectly done. I don't see any flaws, any cheap parts, or anywhere they cut corners. This is a full high-end e-bike that's 50% off right now. If you walk into a Specialized or Trek store, you'll spend between $3,000 to $4,000, if not more, to get similar bike quality that will have less features than this model. And this is 4060, 8-speed cassette, Shimano Altus shifter in the back, all cables are running for the frame. You have here the computer with the controller. Beautiful integration, nice work, and you have, look at this hubs here, rims, everything. And this is Novatec hubs, and you have through axle. I like the new logo, and you have a sticker on it. I have to remove that, the clear protector. And you can mount here a front basket. So this is a perfect bike for commuting, guys. This can be class 1, class 2, and class 3 setup, so it's perfect. And here you have more information about the bike, so you can pause and read. Here you can scan. Yeah, the welds here, if you look closely, perfectly executed. And here's the Apple locator all around. This is the best commuter I've tried so far. I would put this on the same range with the Velotric Urban Ultra Glide, the mid-drive, but that's 2200 last time I checked. It's a mid-drive, so you know it's slightly more torque and more power delivery, but here on speed you're faster, and range-wise it depends. It has to be done in the same temperature, the same rider weight, the same weather conditions. Maybe we should do that. If you guys are curious to see that, comment down below, and I'll do that in the summertime. both bikes the same rider weight and see which one does better, but this is priced so much lower and you get so much here in this package, and you have features here that the Vanpower doesn't have. So we're here, let's dump this bike in the water and see how it does. And we'll leave it for a little bit of time. And this is salty water, I think, so it might start rusting, so I have to oil it and clean it up after. But for the test, let's see what happens. I rode it for 3 days straight in the rain, and I think about an hour and a half every day. It was Tuesday, Wednesday and Monday, and so far the bike was perfect. So let's see what happens after this. We have so far 55 seconds, it's 1 minute, so I'll keep it till 5:15 as I mentioned, till 5:15. We put it in 5:12 in the water and let's see what happens. Oh shit, hope it doesn't scratch the screen. Yeah, let's put it like that. People think I'm crazy and they're watching me. But yeah, this is for you guys, this is for YouTube. And my feet are wet already, damn it. Ugh. I don't want to smash the screen into the edge here. So we have now almost 2 minutes. And my foot is completely wet, so and outside it's 4 degrees, by the way. Feels like 35. Here guys, so you can see it's actually completely in the water on the west side, and I have my right foot, it's completely wet. Look at that. I think it's enough, let's take it out. 5 minutes, 6 minutes so far, so let's take it out and let's see what happens. Yeah, we have 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Almost 6 minutes without the time I took it out, so let's wipe the battery before we connect everything. So let's put it here. So the only thing that you need to do, what I was told by the company, is to wipe the connections. And that should be enough. You can see some corrosion here actually. That's weird. So we're gonna try to wipe all this excess out. Everything is good here. I think it's dry enough. Let's check it all out. And I think the last thing that is left to do is to remove the stuff from here. This is just to show you guys the the waterproofness, right, of the battery, but now it's clean. I would not recommend doing that because this is salt water, and I can see here it oxidated a little bit. There's some residue there, so I have to like get something thin and really remove that excess, right, and get it shiny and clean. But let's see what happens. It's powered on. Oops. It wants to power on, but it doesn't. So maybe there's some water there still. I'm gonna try to wipe it a little more. That needs to be cleaned. See if I can take it out with a little knife. I did wipe the connectors. There's a lot of build up there, and it took maybe like 4 or 5 minutes to dry the battery out. Let's see if it powers on. And the bike powers on. Check this out, and let's lift this, and it works. And the bike was 5 minutes, actually 6 minutes in the water. So the problem is, this is ocean water. This is Hudson River. For those that don't know, I'm in New York, and I disconnect the battery, and now it's gonna die down. So if you dump it in the river or you have rain, it's not salt water, and it doesn't plate the connectors. Because it's salt water, it reacts, and you can see it oxidated, so I have to take them out and clean them. I scrape a little bit with my knife, and it's good. Now if I would have dumped it in a river, fresh water, right, then this would have not happened. So this is very important. If you have ocean water, you have to come home, clean up the connectors, and then it's gonna be fine. Or replace the connectors if you want to spend time and scrape it off. But the battery is waterproof. The entire bike, it's IPX6, but it is waterproof. Let's see if the light works actually. Light is on. The light also works. Look at that. Perfect. So I think the bike passed the test. It's been freaking what, 5 minutes and a half, 6 minutes in the water, and it's all good. So let's take off and see how it rides now. And this backpack, guys, it's freaking awesome. And this is the thing that I like about this camera. It has this little cover. Look how cool this is. And it's also waterproof. You just cover it, dump it in your backpack, and you have nothing to worry about. And let's see how the bike works. I am super excited. This is the first bike that you can ride any weather, summer, winter, spring, rain, snow, if you have fat tires. So for the winter, what I recommend here, get on one of those thermal sleeves, cover over so the battery will stay warm and toasty, and you can ride this in the winter and get good range. And this is freaking insane, completely waterproof bike. This is super cool. Let's go 5th level. The bike runs. The bike runs. Alright, let's test the top speed, and let's go for the modes. It has 15 different modes. So let's go in 0. And I have smallest cog, so let's shift up. And now it's right in the middle. And even with 0 assist, I can pedal as a regular bike. And I can actually shift down because it's so easy. So if a battery dies, it can travel 70 miles an hour, even faster, easily. 16, 17 miles an hour. Very easy to pedal with no assist. Let's go first speed level. And the torque sensor kicks in right away. Very smooth. Look at that. And I can shift down and build up more speed. Even the first speed, look at that, 20 plus miles an hour. And I can go 25, wow. Yeah, this is really cool actually. First speed going 25 miles an hour, that's insane. Let's go second speed assist. I feel like in the first speed level I can just ride and get all I need. Very smooth, very comfortable. At 15, 20 miles an hour, but smooth, super easy. And the second mode, you probably can get 50 plus miles in range of this bike, easily. So let's go now in third speed level. See what it does. And what's cool, you just put pressure on your pedals, and this torque sensor is so responsive. So you can start on the throttle or pedal and throttle at the same time, like this. And what's cool here, let me show you guys here. So when you start on the throttle, it's very slow, very gradual, super user-friendly. Anybody can ride this. And then when you kick in pedaling, wow, 31 miles an hour. Fuck, man. You're not even signaling. Alright, man. Alright, let's go 4 speed. Let's see if we can go around this guy. I like how this bike is set up. All 5 speeds allow you to reach 31 miles an hour top speed, and each level is different by offering you more power delivery. In the 5th mode, it's so easy to ride fast and maintain 30 miles an hour top speed. Just throttle, 5th speed, boost mode. This is what you get. And now pedaling. So here when you hit 31, 32, it cuts off and pushes it down, and then you stay in between 29 and 30 easily. Range test. Temperature 40 degrees but felt like 35, and my weight was 240 pounds, riding in the 5th level with pedaling. I need to specify that that day it was very windy and wind speeds around 35 miles an hour. Very nasty day to ride and test the range, but I managed to cover 21.4 miles in range. On a normal day with warmer temperatures, this bike can cover way longer distance. Lights? Not super bright, and it throws quite far. Decent light actually. The back is super bright. Check the brakes. Extreme bright, and I like the turning signals. Super bright. And here's the side view of the bike and the front light, which is more than enough. And what I like here on the screen, you have the turning signal notifications, which is pretty cool. Here's the Velotric D2 next to the Vanpower Urban Glide Pro, and the bikes look similar, but it is 750 watts versus 500 watts. Velotric is 100% waterproof, and this is the biggest feature. You have turning signals and the bright brake light, which Vanpower does not have. But I would like to see on Velotric D2 the seat post suspension that Vanpower has. So the biggest difference here, like they're very similar, but you can see the frame, it's more like thinner and more like oval here versus this frame, different color, different like darker tone. And here's waterproof, UL certified, also UL certified, but it's not marked anywhere. Very clean, seamless transition here, also same here, more rectangular. But the biggest thing is this bike is waterproof and that is not. And I wish we had the same seat post. I like this feature here. Vanpower is the only one that offers this option. If you put this here, it will be so much better. And this fork is so nice. I love this fork response. It's very aggressive, fast, and also dissipates the energy. It doesn't bottom down. Really comfortable, feels very plush. And here's 80 millimeters. Over there, it's actually a little bit more. You can see here the travel is slightly longer, maybe by 1 centimeter. It's not much, but still longer. And I like the Vanpower's mid-drive. You see here how it's not so rounded, it's a little bit squared. And you see the bottom bracket. It's cool, but I think this bottom bracket and this chainring cover looks better. And the bottom here is more rounded, looks like a mid-drive. Really beautiful, love the design. And here we have Shimano Altos, and here we have a better Maker Shift 26 rear derailleur. And you guys see the rest. I think these brakes are beefier and these brakes are stronger. And the only thing which I really like about this specific brake, I dumped it in Hudson for 5 minutes 50 seconds and I rode it in the rain, and there's no squeaky noise, butter smooth, powerful. Any other brake on the market will make so much noise, it will just squeak and just be horrible. This is perfect. And being waterproof, I think this is the biggest, you know, option. And also this company is really big on the US certification. Everywhere there are markings, and it's really makes a big difference, especially for New York City. If you go in the public spaces, if you show the sticker, people will not give you a hard time. If you have even a bike that's US certified and you don't have those stickers, people will give you, will give you trouble. This Velotric Discovery D2, it is $16.99. This bike now is on sale $12.99, but it's a 500 watt motor, so it's 20 miles an hour. This one stock, it is 750 maximum power, 1100 watts, and you can get 30 miles an hour sustained for a long time. 32 if you really push hard. So speed-wise, big difference. The suspension is great, silent, plenty of travel, and super comfortable. Does not bottom down, fast, precise rebound, makes this bike extremely comfortable. Hill climbing test. Just on the throttle, the bike climbs pretty well, consistent torque and power delivery. From the base of the hill, the speed is actually gradually going higher. 12.8, 13, it's doing pretty good. I climbed this hill pretty easily without any concerns, without any issues. With the pedal assist in the 5th mode, the amount of power you get is excessive, and it's so easy to climb this hill. I ended up hitting over 20 miles an hour closer to the top. Impressive performance, and it can go faster depending how fit you are and how hard you push. For $1,700 you get the first fully waterproof e-bike that can handle all weather conditions and seasons without any worries. You get a torque sensor that will deliver the smoothest ride. The frame design, the paint job, the highest quality parts from the hub all the way to the consoles. This e-bike with its features I think is the top option in 2024 so far. The link will be down below in the description box. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.